What's going on, everyone? We'll be checking out Dangerous in Video huge Spinosaurus scene reveal for Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, Jurassic World Rebirth is Jurassic World 4, so yeah, but let's go ahead and get into this right now.
The new Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic World Rebirth, has just had its biggest news drop yet, with a handful of official images that gives us the best idea yet of what to expect from the cast and overall vibe of the film. And yeah, we're a little late to this because we are beating up on the Indominus 2.0. Make sure to watch that video after this.
But
these new Jurassic World Rebirth pictures aren't even the most exciting part of this big update. That part's hidden within the interview Entertainment Weekly had with director Gareth Edwards. This movie was designed to be an homage to the original Jurassic Park films, going back to the basics of how to not just make an alright, but an outstanding dinosaur movie. Everyone, welcome to Dangerville. Subscribe if you're new and like things with teeth and claws, and let's get right to it. Kong Skull Island might just be the most underappreciated of the MonsterVerse movies, at least in my eyes, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that tons of this movie was filmed in real-world locations.
Yeah.
Specifically, the very alien-looking environments of Thailand and Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Edwards describes the land here as very primeval, which is perfect for any movie that showcases dinosaurs or mind-blowing creatures. And I'd have to agree with him there. And in classic, old-school movie-making fashion, Gareth had his actors thrown into the jungles and swamps of the real world, leading to us having some fantastic looking images like these. This right here is Jurassic Gold in my opinion. All of this makes it feel like it's kind of a little bit of a shame that we never got to see Chris Pratt in any scene like this, you know, that didn't also have a bunch of that Jurassic World lighthearted elements thrown into it. But here we are now, and as a Jurassic Park purist, this has me optimistic on what's to come. We see the character Dr. Henry Loomis, played by Jonathan Bailey. He's the paleontologist in this story. It's said that he's a bit out of his element with the guns and the military aspects of this story, but clearly he will be the leading brain on the team when it comes to the dinosaurs. Now, he doesn't have that 1990s epic cowboy look that Dr. Grant made famous, but you can see some elements of the classic look, like that flannel button-up that just screams, This guy likes to look at rocks. Beside him here in this image is actor Bakir Sylvan, whose role in the movie is still unknown, though clearly he's a part of this team. He knows how to get his hands dirty, I'm sure. And behind them we see Scarlett Johansson playing Zora Bennett, a character described as a special ops ex-CIA sort of thing. So she's kind of like a James Bond or an Indiana Jones-like character from the sound of it, more or less. And so she will be leading the operation, tasked with extracting DNA from monoliths, which is likely slang term for some epic dinosaurs. And this is pretty much confirmed because what we know of the plot says that they're going to get the DNA from the three most colossal dinosaurs of the land, the sea, and of the air. All in the hopes of creating some life-saving drug for humanity. There's probably like a sickness from the dinosaurs going on, perhaps. And with all the rumors and leaks going around right now, I'd make a guess that this scene is probably when we might just see the Spinosaurus make its epic return. So ever since this new Jurassic World movie's been announced, it just seems like everyone's trying to predict that the Spinosaurus is pretty much going to make its return in this movie. And the picture here with the characters going through the swampy environment, that just screams Spinosaurus territory to me. And if you look at all their faces, they're definitely not as happy as you see them in the other pictures that were revealed. Yeah. So they're definitely on edge, the type of look that you typically only get out of humans when there's something around us that, you know, can eat us. So pretty cool here. There's a good chance that this is the Spinosaurus' home in Jurassic World Rebirth, if it is even in the movie. Throughout these images, you see a bunch of cases that just look very science-y and like they're supposed to hold something very important. So clearly, they're out looking for this stuff. They're going to put it in these things, try to keep it safe, and try to not die in the process. So they were hired by Big Pharma to get these samples, and the character Martin Krebs, played by Rupert Friend, was sent to watch over the mission. His character is described as not your stereotypical piece of crap businessman, but more of a unique, dare I say, likable take on that type of character. Gareth Edwards says the actor brings a bit of that, once again, James Bond-like element to the character, and that he and all the actors in this movie aim to play against the basic stereotypes of their certain types of characters. So if you didn't like how every single character in the Jurassic World movies seemed cliche as hell, this new one, it might please us, everyone. I don't know, like I said, I'm optimistic. It's mentioned how during this mission things go horrible and chaos begins, as any good Jurassic film should. Gareth says, obviously, it all goes wrong and becomes a situation that you enjoy watching as a Jurassic fan. Once you're on the adventure, the film doesn't let go until the end credits. The enjoyment of it is in the moment-to-moment chase, escape, scare, horror, curveballs, and the whole plotting of the set pieces and the dinosaur moments. There's a recent movie that did something kind of similar to this, Godzilla Minus One. Now back to the drama in Rebirth, this in part is due to a distress call from a civilian boat that was attacked and has capsized. So the story goes, while the Spec Ops teams is looking for the DNA, they have to also play as the protectors of this random family. This element is for sure going to cause turmoil in the group and add an extra level of stress when things go bad. Now for an example of this, take out the kids in the car in Jurassic Park during the T-Rex attack scene, and really it's not nearly as tense. Was a nice added element. So the three main characters are Scarlett's character Zora, the paleontologist, and Duncan Kincaid, played by Mahershala Ali. His character is described as Zora's sibling-like friend who has been through thick and thin with her, and that he plays the sort of captain of the ship in this story. According to Gareth Edwards, these characters will work as a sort of dynamic trio, all being very different yet connected with a singular goal. Don't worry, there's no cheesy love triangle here. These three will act more like members of a sports team having friendly competitions to see which is truly the alpha of the group. It all sounds very old school, which is completely the goal here according to the director. This back to the basics approach has worked of late, and in a world of overdeveloped attempts at modernizing films and franchises, audiences are showing us that what they really want is just something simple, a fun story that is easy to follow and allows us to truly be in the moment, and most notably actually bring us into the universe we have loved for years and years, not trying to create a new one with just the same name slapped on it. And Edwards says it feels like Universal may be wanting a new trilogy, as he said it feels like the beginning of a new chapter in how these movies are going to be made. He continued to say that it's got to be the greatest bits of the movies he loved watching as a kid, which he had some really good ones around his timeline come out. So Jurassic World Rebirth is going to have real locations, which apparently they had to consistently keep the actors safe from actual harm, to the point of grabbing venomous snakes out of the water that we see these guys walking through right here, and then not telling them about it so they didn't freak out. It sounds like we're going to have realistic characters that would actually fit the mold of someone who would be in this line of work, and most importantly to this franchise, well, I'll just let Gareth's words do the closing work here. He says, Jurassic Park did lead the way with computer graphics, but I feel like we got lost along the way with the arms race to be a spectacle. The original Jurassic Park movie actually only had just a few dozen VFX shots in it, and it's such a powerful film. So it was trying to go back to all those tricks and ideas that tease the audience, that create suspense and tension that get you on the edge of your seat. He ends with saying, I just wanted to create that feeling I had when I was young of being in awe of these things. He may be on to something, everyone. In the Jurassic series, less may just be more. So I hope you enjoyed this update, everyone. I mean, it just continues to go pound the fact that, this movie is trying to go back to the roots of the original Jurassic movies, because, hate them or love them, the new Jurassic World movies, obviously they were controversial, and they kind of made people not really into the Jurassic franchise as much. They kind of, threw water on the fire for everyone. So it sounds like they're trying to relight that flame and get this series back to being, not just something that can make a lot of money, but something that can actually affect people's lives and make them love animals and dinosaurs and just really good movies. And I think that's what we all want. It almost feels like any day now they're going to release a teaser trailer or something for this movie. So stay tuned to Dangerville if you want to be kept up to date, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go out and enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one.
Alright, well, that's the end of the video. Yeah, also this was recorded on the 6/1/6/25. But yeah, there's definitely trailer coming. I can tell you that. With the NFL not being playoffs, with the national championship college football coming up here at the end of the month, here on the 20th, something is coming between Daredevil, Jurassic World Rebirth, Ironheart, official final trailer for Brand New World. Movie trailers are coming at the end of this month, no matter what. If it doesn't, it's coming at the Super Bowl, which takes place at February 12th. It's in late February now. I know that. It was like the middle of February, late February. But this whole year, this next couple of months, it's gonna be chef's kiss gorgeous. Now, when I say this, I don't know about films or not, because last year, I reacted to those trailers. I was hyped for the movie, and some I wasn't feeling the hype. Like the trailers, when I know something that's gonna be good, I get chills, and when I don't, I mean, I don't feel it. I don't. But that's gonna be the same this year. So let's see. But let's see what's going to happen this year, because 2025, 2026, 2027 is the year of Hollywood, or years of Hollywood. But make sure to subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video if you haven't already. Go subscribe to the Gingerville, obviously. Dude's a damn genius, and again, these videos are pre-recorded, and the next up after these pre-recorders is our SML gaming. I'm on with them not uploading on the SML gaming on the past 2 months. I'm going to react to them first. Well, it's technically SML, but it's still gaming channel. I'm gonna react to them first before going back to the SML official channel, because they drop a video like every day and a half. But yeah, again, make sure to subscribe button, hit that like button, and tell me what you think it's gonna be. That one scene, would it be the Spinosaurus or would it be the Titan boa? That looked like a Spinosaurus area, but also looks like a Titanus boa area as well. Now, again, I will say I will be hoping that this is not PG-13. Even if I don't care what's like rated R, I want to be like mature, like Venom: The Last Dance. Like it was PG-13, but felt like a rated R film. And I want it to be like that. So, especially that. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.